Welcome to this explainer. Today we're going to take something that's, well, usually seen as a strictly adult practice, meditation, and we're translating it into a highly practical, super fun toolkit for childhood focus and emotional regulation. If you've ever wondered how to help a kid navigate those really big feelings or just those totally overwhelming days, you are exactly in the right place. Let's get right into it.
So, what actually happens when a child's brain gets too busy? Let's step right into the shoes of a kid for a second. We tend to think of childhood as completely carefree, right? But honestly, a developing brain can get surprisingly busy and incredibly tired when it's completely overwhelmed. Think about all the daily demands placed on a child: school, homework, games, friends, family, not to mention their own worries and feelings. It's really easy to see why they get so exhausted. They are literally constantly juggling this massive mental checklist. I mean, from the absolute minute they wake up, they're navigating school expectations, they're trying to remember to do their homework, figuring out all the complex rules of games and social dynamics, and on top of all that, they're processing their own daily worries. That is a massive cognitive load for a developing mind.
Okay, moving right along to Section 1, the brain's pause button. To help with that daily exhaustion we just talked about, we really need to build an incredible mental foundation. And the absolutely crucial point here is that we shouldn't frame meditation as some complex, mystical adult practice. For kids, meditation is simply a way to make their mind feel quiet, calm, and happy. It's basically like pressing a giant pause button for your brain. When that mental checklist gets way too loud, this pause button is exactly what allows that very busy brain to finally rest and reset. So, what does that reset actually do? Let's look at Section 2, 4 big benefits.
It's absolutely fascinating to see how a specific everyday stressor can be directly neutralized by this practice. Whether a kid is feeling nervous right before a test, dealing with the lingering upset from an argument, or having those busy, racing thoughts at bedtime that make sleep completely impossible, meditation helps the body slow down. It helps them stay calm, it actually lowers their heart rate, and it encourages gentle breathing, which directly helps the body relax, so falling asleep or just calming down becomes so much easier. And this is especially powerful for managing really big feelings. Anger, sadness, fear, or frustration. Normally, that overwhelm leads straight to shouting or crying right away. But by introducing meditation, the reaction completely shifts. Kids learn to actually notice these feelings without getting totally swept away by them. Instead of an immediate meltdown, they learn to stop, breathe, and think calmly. They gain control. That is a huge win. But it's not just about managing stress. Meditation acts as a daily workout. It is quite literally exercise for the brain. Just like running around outside builds physical endurance, meditation teaches a child's mind how to really pay attention, sharpening their overall ability to focus. And the results of that focus are amazing. Kids who use their pause button to exercise their brain are actively training themselves for daily success. They listen better in class, they read more carefully, they finish that homework way more easily, and they even remember things better. It's practically a direct line from a calm mind straight to improved daily performance. Now for the really fun part. Section 3, fun breathing exercises. Let's shift from why this matters to how we actually do it. First step is a wonderfully visual technique called balloon breathing. You just have the child pretend their tummy is a balloon. As they breathe in slowly, they imagine the balloon getting bigger. As they breathe out slowly, the balloon gets smaller. It's so simple, but it helps them physically feel their breath moving in a way they can instantly understand. Next, we have bumblebee breathing. This one adds a really playful audio element to the whole thing. They take a deep breath in, and when they breathe out, they make a soft sound, just like a buzzing bee. It's brilliant because it lets kids express a little bit of energy while secretly practicing deep, controlled, elongated exhales. Then, for those moments when they need deep physical and mental relaxation, there's cloud imagination. You just have them close their eyes and imagine floating on a soft, fluffy cloud up in the sky. It's a perfect, gentle mental escape from whatever busy thoughts are crowding their brain right then. Finally, ocean breathing. Here, they pretend their breath actually mimics the ocean. Breathing in, the wave comes to the shore. Breathing out, it rolls away. It's a beautiful way to teach the comforting, totally predictable rhythm of inhaling and exhaling. Let's bring it all together. Section 4, the 2-minute routine. We've seen all these fun, imaginative ideas, so let's put it into a highly practical process. It's incredibly simple, literally just 6 sequential steps. First, sit comfortably and close your eyes. Second, take a deep breath in. Third, slowly breathe out.
Fourth, listen to your breathing. Fifth, if thoughts come up, just let them float away like clouds. And finally, keep breathing slowly for just 2 minutes. That's the whole shebang, a tiny 2-minute window to completely reset their day. The payoff for those mere 2 minutes of effort? It's absolutely massive. After this tiny routine, kids feel calm, happy, and relaxed. They've completely reset their emotional state, which means they are perfectly primed and ready to learn and ready to play. You know, there's a wonderful quote from our research that captures this perfectly. It says, meditation is like giving your mind a warm, peaceful hug. I just love that. It really hits the nail on the head. It's not a chore, it's a profound act of comfort for a very busy little brain. So I'll leave you with this final thought to take with you. How will you introduce the pause button to a child today? Which of these fun techniques, the balloon, the bumblebee, the cloud, or the ocean, are you going to use to help a busy little mind press pause and find its calm? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. And hey, happy breathing!